Have you ever felt like time is slipping through your fingers, as if each moment vanishes the instant you try to hold on to it? What if I told you that time, as you know it, doesn't even exist? Not in the way you've been taught, not in the way clocks tick or calendars flip, because in the deepest layers of reality, within the mysterious realm of quantum physics, time unravels. It bends, it loops. Sometimes, it disappears altogether. And in that timeless void, something astonishing happens. Healing begins. Real, transformative healing. Not just of the body, but of the mind, and even the soul. In this video, we'll journey into the illusion of time and explore how understanding its quantum nature can unlock accelerated healing, deeper presence, and a freedom you've long forgotten. Ancient wisdom meets modern science, and what you're about to discover may just change the way you experience every moment from this one forward. Long before science had the language to describe quantum mechanics, the sages of ancient civilizations already danced with the mystery of time. In the temples of ancient Egypt, priests spoke of time not as a line, but as a spiral, a sacred loop that echoed through eternity. The Vedic texts of India describe Kala not merely as time, but as a divine force, a consciousness that governed the cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Time was not something that passed. It was something one could transcend. In Mayan cosmology, the Tzolk'in calendar wasn't just for marking days. It mapped the sacred rhythms of energy and transformation. The Maya didn't just keep time. They felt it. They moved with it. Even the great mystics of Greece, like Pythagoras and Plato, believed that the visible world was just a reflection, a fleeting image shaped by a deeper, eternal truth, one that lay outside the ticking of the clock. These ancient minds understood something we're only beginning to rediscover, that time is not absolute. It is fluid, subjective, and when mastered, it becomes a portal to healing, awakening, and the true nature of the self. What if I told you that linear time, past, present, future, is nothing more than a mental agreement, a framework our minds use to make sense of the infinite? In the quantum world, this agreement collapses. Subatomic particles, the very fabric of our reality, do not follow a strict timeline. They exist in superposition, multiple states, multiple possibilities, all at once. Imagine a raindrop that hasn't yet decided where to fall until you look at it. Only then does it choose a location and a time. This is the nature of quantum time. It responds not to the ticking of a clock, but to conscious observation, to intention. Einstein once said, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." In quantum physics, this illusion becomes visible. Events can influence one another, even when separated by vast distances or different moments in time. Your perception of time shapes your reality, and if time isn't fixed, then neither is your story, your pain, your patterns, your possibilities. We're not bound by time. We're entangled with it, and in that entanglement lies a great secret, one that quantum healing dares to reveal. Now, imagine if healing wasn't limited by time. What if your body, your energy, your soul could be restored outside the constraints of the clock? Welcome to the realm of quantum healing, where transformation doesn't unfold over time, but beyond it. In this space, your cells don't wait for weeks to regenerate. They respond to the present frequency you emit. Your wounds, emotional or physical, aren't bound to the moment they occurred. They exist in a field of probability where new outcomes are always possible. Because in the quantum realm, everything is energy, including time. Time, here, is not a road you walk. It's a canvas you paint on. The more aware and aligned you become, the more you can shape it with intention, belief, and focus. This is why deep meditation, energy work, and conscious visualization can spark what some call miraculous healing. Not because they defy nature, but because they tap into its truest form. Quantum healing reminds us, you are not moving through time. Time is moving through you. And when you align your awareness with this truth, healing doesn't take time, it takes presence. What if your body wasn't aging as much from time as it was from your belief in time? Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, ripples through your cells like a command. Your body listens, not to the calendar, but to your consciousness. You see, the body doesn't distinguish between past, present, or future. To the subconscious mind, a memory from 10 years ago and a fear about tomorrow can create the same physiological response right now. This is the illusion, and this is your power. When you relive a past trauma, your body reacts as if it's happening again. But when you imagine peace, love, healing, your body also responds, releasing chemicals that regenerate, soothe, and restore. You're not just living in time, you're programming with it. And this is where the power of intention becomes sacred, because intention collapses the illusion and reorients your body into a new timeline. In the quantum field, your future is not waiting to happen. It's waiting to be chosen by the frequency you embody. So, what timeline will you choose to align with? Now let's journey into the most extraordinary idea of all. Time travel. Not with machines, but with the mind. You don't need a device to revisit the past. You do it every day through memory. But in the quantum realm, memory is more than recall. It is a portal, a thread connecting you to the emotional energy of moments long gone. And here's the secret, that energy can be rewritten. When you return to a painful memory, not with fear, but with presence, compassion, and forgiveness, you shift the vibration of that experience. You don't erase what happened, but you liberate yourself from its timeline. This is quantum healing in motion. It is not bound by sequence. It is non-linear restoration. Forgiveness becomes a technology. Presence becomes medicine. Even science is beginning to observe this. Emotional release, when done consciously, can bring about real, measurable changes in biology. Heart rate, inflammation, immune response, all recalibrate. Because your past doesn't just live behind you, it lives within you. And when you heal the past, you rewrite the now. You collapse the echo and allow a new frequency to rise in its place. That's not fiction, that's the quantum truth. So now, you see, time is not your enemy. It is not a rigid ruler, nor an unstoppable river. It is a mirror, shaped by your awareness, guided by your intention, and transformed through your consciousness. Quantum healing invites you to step beyond the illusion, to recognize that the past is not fixed, the future is not written, and the present is more powerful than you've ever been told. When you align with this truth, healing no longer becomes something you wait for. It becomes something you activate. You are the alchemist. You are the architect of time. So ask yourself, what energy are you feeding your timeline? If this video awakened something within you, like a forgotten memory or a timeless truth, share your thoughts below. Let others feel your resonance, and subscribe for more explorations into quantum consciousness and spiritual awakening. Until next time, spend time wisely.